This video will show you how to prepare your tagine or clay pot before that you use it first time, and also I will be given a very important tips during the video. Please stay tuned and watch it to the end. It's a very important tips that I will be given in the video, and enjoy watching it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will not cook, but I'm showing you this is a Moroccan tagine, a clay one, unglazed, and I will show you how to cure it and season it before the first use. The first step, you put it overnight in the water. You can put it in your sink and cover it all with water. You will see that this tagine will start absorbing water. You can do the same step with any cooking tool that you have with clay. Any pots or pans made from clay is the same step. Then cover them all with water and leave them overnight, or the minimum like 4 to 8 hours. But it's the best way to leave them overnight. You will see here that it's absorbing some water. Next morning you see the level of the water is less. That's very important, this step. You see here all the bubbles, that means it's absorbing the water. Next morning I took this tagine or clay pot from the water, and I will leave it aside to dry. You see how it starts drying, changing in color. The step 2, you take oil, like a vegetable oil, or it's better if you have olive oil, and you put this olive oil in your tagine all over, and you see that all this oil start the tagine absorb it. Like you see now is a lot of oil, but all of it will be absorbed. It will not stay nothing right there. That's the difference between the glazed and not glazed tagine. This is a non-glazed one, is all natural. You can do it for 1 to 2 times. I do it for the cover. This is optional, but usually I do it 1 time for the cover like that. It's good to, like, you glaze it with the oil from the outside. Yeah, this steps, you need a lot of time and patience, but you do it only 1 time when you buy this tagine. You don't do it again. You see, it's all shiny and nice. And this kind of dishes are very, very healthy for cooking. The best one, healthy for cooking. And you will see after a few minutes, leave it, after a few minutes it will absorb. Now as you see, outside is dry, absorbs all the oil, and inside is still a little bit oil there. I try to spread it like that until the tagine again absorb it. Like twice is enough. It's enough. Let's see how it changed in color. Totally different than first time. I did it again. I did it also for the cover from the inside. The inside is optional to do it, but I do it for the whole cover for 1 time. You see how much oil I put there, and it start all absorb. Now you see all my tagine is dry from water, from step 1, and form the oil. It absorbs every bit of this oil. Now the step 3, this is here I put some other oil, and you take you cut 1 onion and a peel of some vegetables. Like here I use turnip leaves and turnip skin, but the vegetables have to be clean. Then I cook it right there in this tagine. And very important, don't cook in high heat. The tagine, always you put something under it, a metal under it, and you cook in a very low heat. If you cook in high heat, it will crack. You cannot cook on it on high heat. That's like a slow cooker. You cook in very low heat. And I keep doing like that to the vegetables or the peel of the vegetables. Any vegetables you have, you can cut them there small. And you keep, cooking them in this tagine and spreading them aside until the tagine absorb all this oil and the flavor from all these vegetables. That's very important. Until these vegetables become brown and the tagine absorbs the oil. That's how you do it. If you don't want to do this step number 3, after the tagine absorbs the oil, the second step, you can put it in the stove. That's easier than this step. And turn the stove 350. And when it reaches 350 degrees Fahrenheit, you turn it off and leave the tagine on it until it become cold. And something else, never put the tagine, a hot or warm tagine, in a cold surface. It will crack again. Always put it on top of something, not in a cold surface. That's also very important. Now you see the color of the vegetables change totally. Look, and the tagine absorbs now the oil. Now the tagine is ready to use. Now it's cured and seasoned, and it's like glazed now. You can use it anytime to cook on this tagine. Last step is cleaning the tagine. And the tagine, because it absorbs anything you put on it, you don't clean it with soap. You clean it with water, like that. And it will go clean. Take your brush, if there's anything sticking on it, and you clean it with hot water. And see, I'm cleaning it and it's absorbing the water. It's still absorbing some water. Leave it aside to dry. Now for the bottom piece, you take all the vegetables from it. That's done with this. And we put some hot water and clean it only with the brush. That's it. And you see it will come clean in the end. Don't use no harsh chemicals on it. You need to be patient and you love what you're doing. If you want to use this kind of dishes, that's how you use it. For any clay pot, you do the same steps. Step 1, you put it in the water overnight. Step 2, you glaze it with once or twice with some oil until it absorbs it. Step 3, you put it in the oven, or you put it on top of the stove in a low heat with some oil and low vegetables until it absorb all this flavor. Then you wash it and you'll be ready to cook. Now your tagine is glazed, cured, and ready to cook on it anytime. Some delicious meals. Believe me, when you taste the food on this tagine, you will love it, and you start cooking on it like a slow cooker. Put only your food there, leave it, and when you come back, it's already. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time in a new video. Enjoy.